All right, so we are going to rig our character. So you can see this is what he looks like here. He is made up of a number of pieces. I'm going to turn off the reference image. I didn't see it anyway, but should have been underneath. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So um, I am going to hit, we're in object mode. You're going to hit Shift A, and then you're just going to go to armature, and you're going to do single bone, and we cannot see it currently. That's because we have to turn it on here. I had turned off the overlays, and you can see it right there. Now, you can see mine, because my character's right in the middle, it put it right on origin. Your character should be on origin as well, but if it's not, what you want to do is just rotate and G, and just make sure that you basically put it right in the center of your dude and or dudette. Just talking this direction. Okay, so this will be our first bone that we're gonna build everything else off of. So I'm gonna go back and let's hit the camera mode because I think it'll be a little bit easier to do it in here. All right, so we have this. I'm just gonna do. Actually, we'll leave it like that. We're gonna hit Tab to go into edit mode, or just go up here and go to edit mode, and take the bottom piece here, and we are going to put that right at basically where the hips would be. Right. We're gonna take this one, the top here. I'm just gonna hit G. So I just hit G to move the other one, and we are going to put it there. Okay. So now you can see this will be the start of the spine. So after that, we're going to hit E for like extrude, but in this case, it'll actually make another bone like that. Then we'll hit E to, oh, thought I hit E. I must have hit G. E again to go up to, let's say, here. Um, and then we'll hit E again, and we'll go up to basically the base of the head. Now you can see I can't see through this because the head is slightly forward. So in order to fix that, just to make sure we can always see it, I'm going to go to the armature data, and if we scroll down, you'll see viewport display and choose in front. That'll make it so it's always in front, makes it easier to work with. Okay. So that'll be the base of the head, and then we're just going to do one at the top just to make things a little bit easier. So we'll do E again, and we're just going to go up to the top of the head. And good. Now what I want to do is we just want to rename all these. So I'm just select this one, and then we'll go to the bone data, and you can change it here, and we will call this root, all caps like that. That'll be our root bone. Then we're going to select this one, and this will be spine 01. Select the next one, spine 02. Select the next one, spine 03. And then this one will be called head and head. Okay, so that should be pretty good to start with. Now we need to make our other bones here. So what I'm going to do is we need to make an arm coming down. We need to make legs coming down. I'm actually just going to take this top one, and we're just going to hit Shift D, which will make a duplicate. And then I'm going to bring it down here. What you're going to notice is it's actually parented to this bone, which I don't want it to be. So let's just delete that. We will delete that bone. Let's just Shift D this one instead. Shift D and bring that over here. And then what we're going to do is grab this. So put this one right at the base of where you want that to be. And then I'm going to select this. I'm just going to hit G and move it down here to where the knee would be. Then I'll hit G. Okay, sorry, not G. I meant E. E to where the ankle would be. And then E to go ahead and we'll go here and then E to here, something like that. Okay. I'm just going to select this. And what we can do is Shift D, put that guy over here, select this and G. Let me see something real quick. This is root 01. Yeah. Okay. Um, then we'll take this. I'm just gonna G to position it. Then we'll hit E to extrude it to the ankle, E to extrude it to the ball of the foot. More. Okay. And then E to extrude it to the toe. Okay. And then we're just going to do the same thing we did before. We're just going to rename these. So we'll just call this leg 01, 01 dot L. Okay. So like that. I'm just going to copy this, Control C or Command C if you're on a Mac. And then we'll do Control V or Command V and just change that to a 1. And the next one, Control V, and that will be 3. Next one, 4. Okay, so right, that's 3, 2, 1. Okay, and we're just gonna do the same thing here. Control V, except this will be an R, and then let's just copy this. Control C, and then I'm just gonna go here and Control V, and this will be number 2. Go here, Control V. This will be number 3, and Command V. We're on a Mac, and this will be 4. Okay, so now we have the arms. We just need to do the, or I'm sorry, we have the legs. Now we just need to do the arms. So I'm going to grab this one here. I'm going to hit Shift D, and you'll see that it's already parented to the base here like I want. You can see this one is not parented because I did it from the root. We'll cover that in a second. So I'm going to put this roughly where I want. G, put that like right where the shoulder would be. Select this, G, put that where you want it, then E to the wrist, and then E to the hand, okay? Let's go ahead and rename these. So this will be arm01.L. I'm going to copy that, Control C, Enter. Select this one, Control V, and this will be 2, and this one will be number 3. Control V, and number 3. Great. Okay, let's just take this. We're just going to do Shift D. Actually, let's undo that. Okay. So you might have to undo again just because of duplicate. I'm going to grab all 3 of these and do Shift D. That way they're already connected and it's a little bit easier. So I'm going to grab this. We'll do G. And I'm going to put this where I want it. Select this one, G. Put that where I want it. This one, G. Or that where I want it. And this one, G, where you want it. So it's like that. Select this first one. And you can see it's got this 0.001. I'm going to take that off and we're going to put an R instead. We'll go down to the next one. And again, take off that 0.001. Put an R in there. And then the last one here, again, take off, make that an R. Okay, I want to do one more bone, and that is basically for the face, although depending on what you're doing, just so I can rotate the head, basically. So we're just going to grab this one. I'll hit Shift D, and I'm going to put it, let's say, where do we want it? I'll put it right above his head like so. Like this, and I'm just going to take the top here, G, and move that down a little bit, and, and click, and then click on this, and we're just going to call this face. Okay, so that will just basically adjust my face. All right, good. So you'll notice that these are not parented to this right now, so don't do this. I'm showing you. If I go into pose mode, if I move this, you can see all the top moves, but the bottom doesn't. That's just because these aren't parented. So we're just going to go to edit, select this, shift select this, just hit Control P, and we want to do with keep offset, this to this, Control P, and keep offset. And that is basically all the bones that we need, at least to start with for a base for a really kind of simple rig.